I do have plans to get rid of my locks. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Life of Nkem. Thank you so much for stopping by. So today I am going to finally do my get to know me Q&A video. It has been a long while and I'm sorry, but I'm finally getting around to doing it. And thank you so much, first of all, for sending out your questions. I did ask you to send through your questions, particularly by my Instagram page, and if you're not following me, then do follow me on The Life of Nkem, and yeah, you can see me, you know, active on there as well. But I sent through my questions and majority of you were asking questions all about my locks, and there was a few general questions about me as well, so I thought I would split this video up into two, and I will do a sort of lock special one, and I will do a general sort of get to know me TMI type of question in my other video. So that is coming. So for this video, it's going to be all about locks, and yeah, so your questions will be answered. So let's get into it. So I went a bit old school and I actually typed it out and then printed it off. Yeah, I am a 90s girl, in fact 80s really, but that's really giving away my age. So I thought it would be easier if I just printed out the questions and read it out basically. So the first question is, how many locks do I have? And I have just under 100 locks, I believe. So I think I have 98 locks. Another question was, and I apologize because when I wrote it down I didn't actually write down who sent it as well, so sorry about that. But another question is, do I ever regret getting locks? And my answer is no, I don't regret getting locks actually. So, you know, it's definitely been a journey. I will say that in the beginning I did regret it, very much so. I regretted it a lot. But I don't know if that's for everyone, and you just kind of have to push through it. But definitely I'm loving my locks, or I have been loving my locks for a very long time. And yeah, another question was, what's been my biggest challenge about my hair? And I'm guessing that's my hair in general, not just about my locks. I would say my biggest challenge has always been, even before I had locks, was that my hair is really thick and it can be quite coarse as well. And so for me that was, or has been, a challenge for me in terms of how to manage it. I don't know, I haven't been able to manage my thick hair well. You know, being able to brush it back and then put it in one was never an easy thing for me to do when I had my hair loose, natural. Likewise, if I had straightened my hair back when my hair wasn't in locks, and that being, when I say straighten, I mean with a hot comb. You know, all my old school people out there, the hot comb, put a comb on the stove. When my mother used to do that for me, it did not last a day. As soon as she did it, by the end of the day my hair would be puffy again and it would just be really thick. I wouldn't be able to put it on one. So I'd say my biggest challenge has been being able to manage my thick hair, and yeah, I don't think I mastered that before I got locks, hence why I actually got locks, just to cut all of that out. What's been my favorite thing about my hair? I'll bring it to my locks. I suppose when I say hair, I'll be talking about my locks now. And the biggest thing most favorite thing about my locks is just seeing it grow, I guess. Seeing it grow and being able to do so many different styles with it. That has been quite, you know, my favorite thing. I've felt more free, I suppose, or more able to manage my hair when it's been in locks. So being able to do that has definitely been, you know, the most favorite thing, really. Oh, this question: do you have any plans right now or ever about combing out or cutting off your locks? That is a very good question, and the answer to that is yes, I do have plans to get rid of my locks. And the thing that I'll say on that for now is that it is very soon. So I have been contemplating getting rid of my locks off and on, you know, throughout my time of having locks, but it has been even more so in the most recent months, recent couple of years actually. And yeah, what I'll say on that for now is that it is pretty soon actually that I'll be getting rid of my locks. Okay, this next question is, and I'll probably answer it again in my sort of general Q&A get to know me video, but this question is, what do I do professionally? And so basically professionally I work in digital marketing. I'm a digital marketing manager at a charity, and you know, it's basically I manage the social media, I manage the website, and you know, the general digital communications for the organization, putting together digital strategies and things like that. So that's what I do professionally. I believe that came from the same person, and I'm so sorry I didn't even mention, you know, who asked these questions. I know it's really bad, really terrible of me. And I believe that this next question is from the same person, and it was, has your hair ever been an issue in your workplace? And thankfully, no, not to my knowledge anyway. My hair hasn't ever been an issue. I do remember once when I went for a job, or I started my job, and when I started I was temping, but then I moved on to being permanent. But when my first day, I had dyed my hair, well, I dyed my hair anyway, but my hair was dyed bright red and in gold at the side. So it was gold hair, like honey blonde hair, and then red right at the front, like a fiery red. And I do remember when the person who would be my line manager later on, when he came down to meet me at reception, I saw his eyes linger like at my hair. And I was like, yeah, this is me. But no, there was no issue with that at all. I mean, I have had in general people ask me, oh, you know, can I touch your hair? And your hair looks so beautiful, and things like that, which is not a problem at all, but it hasn't been a problem in the workplace. So thankfully, no. Another question is, what's the longest my locks have ever been? And so, as you know, like, my locks are pretty short right now. I have had my locks for a very long time, but I think the longest my hair has been like midway down to my back, about there, I suppose. And yeah, that's, I guess, the longest my hair has been. But in between that, I have cut my locks, as you can see, to like, you know, collarbone length. I've shaved the back of my heads before. I've had my locks cut into a fringe. So it's kind of hard to say, you know, in all the years I've had my locks, how long have they been, or what, you know, what does it look like, because I have cut them every now and again. So yeah, if I can, I will leave a image of, I think around this time last year, when my locks were, before I cut my locks, you know, again. So so you can see, give a good rough understanding of how long my locks have been. Another question is, did I start my locks with my natural hair or with lock extensions? So I've already done a video on this in terms of, you know, faux locks and things like that, but to answer the question, I started off my lock journey with lock extensions. And that's not faux locks in terms of being able to crochet it in, but that is using kinky twists, like the loose bundles of kinky twists, and wrapping that around my actual hair and forming it. So then when I literally started my locks, they were about down to here. That's because I had lock extensions in, but I didn't like it. It wasn't a great experience for me. So then I basically let it grow out. I kept going until about 7 months into my journey, until I just couldn't take it anymore, and I thought, you know what, forget this. And I basically cut off the false locks, or basically where my natural hair was starting to grow through. So I think it ended up being about up to here. And yeah, I cut it off and I continued my lock journey with my own natural hair. Okay. Okay, so the last question is, when did I start my locks? And I basically started my locks, when did I start my locks? In 2006. So I started my locks basically 12 years ago, and yeah, I've had my locks ever since. So that's how long I've had my locks. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and a special thank you, shout out to those who had sent through your questions. You know who you are, and I have said like personal thanks already anyway, but I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful. Sorry if I offended you if I didn't give your name as well. I know that's, you know, terrible of me, but I do really appreciate the questions that you had sent through, and I hope you like this video, and I hope that gave you a better understanding of my locks journey and getting to know me in terms of my hair. I will be doing a get to know me video on me in general, so please do stay tuned for that, because there will be some interesting facts that will be revealed in terms of who I am. And yeah, I hope you enjoy that video too. So in the meantime, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Also, please do subscribe to my channel for more. I would really appreciate it, and I'm so grateful for all the love that you're giving me so far, and just growing this channel. It's been amazing, so I'm truly grateful for that, and I'll see you again in my next video. So thanks for watching. Bye.